Lately, have you felt different? Not bad. Not necessarily unhappy. Just different. The things that once excited you don't anymore. The life you've always known suddenly feels too small. You can't quite explain it. But something inside you is changing. If that's how you've been feeling, don't ignore it. Because you may be in the middle of becoming a new version of yourself. And transformation often feels confusing while we're inside it. Here are 7 signs that you're changing in ways you may not even realize. Sign number 1. You no longer want the things you used to want. The goals, the routines, the priorities. The things that once seemed important suddenly don't hold the same meaning. This can feel unsettling, but it's often the first sign that you're growing. Because sometimes we outgrow old dreams to make room for new ones. Sign number 2. You crave more simplicity. You become less interested in busyness, less interested in impressing people, less interested in keeping up. Instead, you begin longing for quiet, beauty, meaning, nature, peace. You start wanting less, but what you do want matters more. Sign number 3. You feel more emotional. Things move you more deeply. A song makes you cry. A sunset takes your breath away. A small act of kindness stays with you all day. You're becoming more sensitive, more open, more connected to yourself. And that's not weakness, it's awareness. Sign number 4. You're questioning everything. You start asking bigger questions. What do I really want? Who am I now? What matters to me? What do I want the next chapter of my life to look like? Questions are often the doorway to transformation. Because before we can create a new life, we usually have to examine the old one. Sign number 5. You no longer tolerate things that drain you. People, situations, obligations, drama. The things you once accepted now feel exhausting. You become more protective of your energy, more protective of your peace. You start saying no, and for many women, this can feel strange at first. But it's often a sign of self-respect. Sign number 6. You feel drawn to old passions. Maybe you've suddenly started painting again, or gardening, or journaling, or sewing, or reading books that inspire you. Sometimes the things that once brought us joy return when we're ready to reconnect with ourselves. It's not going backward. It's remembering. It's reclaiming forgotten pieces of who we are. And sign number 7. You feel like you don't completely recognize yourself anymore. This is often the most uncomfortable sign. You feel different. You think differently. You want different things. And it can feel as if you've somehow lost yourself. But perhaps something else is happening. Perhaps you're not losing yourself. Perhaps you're becoming more fully yourself. Transformation rarely feels comfortable. The caterpillar doesn't become a butterfly overnight. And neither do we. There is often a season of uncertainty, a season of questions, a season where the old no longer fits, but the new hasn't fully arrived. And that's okay, because every meaningful transformation begins there, in the in-between. If you've been experiencing some of these signs lately, I want you to know something. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are not having a crisis. You may simply be growing, becoming, awakening. And the woman you're becoming may be more authentic, more creative, more peaceful, and more yourself than ever before. So be gentle with yourself. Trust the process. Pay attention to what is calling you. And don't be afraid of change, because sometimes the most beautiful version of ourselves arrives after we've had the courage to let go of who we used to be. Tell me in the comments, which of these signs have you been experiencing lately? And if you're a woman over 50 reconnecting with yourself through creativity, color, and meaningful change, I'd love for you to subscribe and join us here. And I also created a quiz called the Soul Color Quiz to help you along the way. The link is below. Because it's never too late to become more fully who you are.